Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the More Freedom series. Today we are here in California at the California Speedway for the Auto Club 75. This is going to be race number 13 in More Freedom series season 2, and the first race to the start of the second half of the season. Let's go through your points real fast as those points are heating up. Your points leader right now is going to be the number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper. Second place is going to be the 25 of JTM 2588. Third will be the 96 of Nico 2588. Fourth will be the 33 of ZWTF. Fifth will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Sixth will be the 72 of Duchess. Seventh will be the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. Eighth will be the number 11 of TC Roberts. Ninth will be the 80 of Hall Garrick. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 07 of Douche Baggins. So with 2 wins in a row here in the More Freedom series, JTM has catapulted himself to second place in points, jumping over his teammate, the 96 of Nico 2588. Also, King of the Aces is currently making that run towards the front, as last season's points winner is heating up with 2 second place finishes in a row. No wins for him yet this season, but hopefully he is thinking about changing that for this race. So let's go through qualifying. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 88 of NM 2588, and on his outside is going to be the number 23 of Fuller Than You. Starting third will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. And on her outside, last week's winner, the 25 of JTM 2588. Starting fifth will be the 47 of Dom Kizzle. And on his outside, the number 11 of TC Roberts. Starting seventh will be the number 20 of Adam B 5000. And on his outside, the 96 of Nico 2588. Starting ninth will be the 96 of Arco Creates. And on his outside, the 07 of Douche Baggins. Starting 11th will be the number 51 of AGM 2588, and on his outside, the 80 of Hall Garrick. Starting 13th will be the number 13 of King of the Aces, and on his outside, the 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon. Starting 15th will be the points leader, the 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper, and on his outside, the 72 of Duchess. Starting 17th will be the 32 of Heck of a Doober, and on his outside, the 799 of Mike Check. Starting 19th will be the 999 of Deviant, and on his outside, the 660 of Garrett Miller. Starting 21st will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, and on his outside, his teammate, the 619 of Balls Deep. Starting 23rd will be the number 7 of Seabass, and on his outside, the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. Starting 25th will be the 911 of Danny Cybex, and on his outside, the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. Starting 27th will be the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal, and on his outside, the 55 of Ida. Starting 29th will be the 34 of Super Snake, and on his outside, the number 30, or the 00 of Mudbone. Starting 31st will be the number 42 of Mom Games Hard, and on her outside, the number 6 of Ice Cream Some Days. Starting 33rd will be the 33 of ZWTF, and on his outside, the 30 of Corvette Stingray. Starting 35th will be the 300 of Resemble, and on his outside, the 95 of Zed Brunna. Starting 37th will be the 19 of XJ Snake, and on his outside, the 10 of It's Some Alien. Starting 39th will be the 29 of Wishbone Attack, and on his outside, the 66 of Syndicate J. And then the last row, shotgun on the field, starting 41st will be the 49 of Jetman, and on his outside, the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. So that's your starting lineup today for the Auto Club 75 here at California Speedway. As you can see, we've got a night race going on, and the temperatures are going to be well into the triple digits for this race, as it is about 105 here at the track. So those track temperatures should be heating up well into the 120, 130, maybe 140 degrees, making this track super slippery for these drivers, and we'll see how they handle it today, or tonight, here at California. So let's go racing. Again, let's go through your top 10 real fast. Starting on the pole is going to be the 88 of NM 2588. Second will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Third will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Fourth will be the 25 of JTM 2588. Fifth will be the 47 of Dom Kizzle. Sixth will be the 11 of TC Roberts. Seventh will be the 20 of Adam B5000. Eighth will be the 96 of Nico 2588. Ninth will be the 69 of Arco Creates. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 07 of Douche Baggins. Aces to Z and MBR are very much represented right now in the top 10 as we have, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 Aces to Z and 1, 2, 3 MBR cars right now in the top 10 for this starting lineup. So MBR is and Aces to Z putting on a show for the fans as the teams go this week. But lead him down, take the green flag is going to be the number 88 of NM 2588. Right behind him is going to be that 420 of Queen of Hearts, and on his outside is going to be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Ganging up already on that MBR car is going to be those 2 Aces to Z Motorsports vehicles. NM down to the bottom of the track, and right behind him with going to be that number 20 of Adam B5000, and his teammate is going to be behind that number 20, the 51 of AJM 2588. NM getting out to just a little bit of a lead right now as we're going to see speeds topping out the end of these speedways, or straightaways, there we go, at around 200 miles an hour. So NM bringing them down out of turn 4 onto the front stretch, which is still going to be kind of like a dog leg, I don't know, tri-oval thing that they got here at California. As NM is going to lead that first lap, and right underneath him is going to be that number 20 of Adam B5000, and behind him is going to be the 51 of AJM 2588. And making his presence known is going to be the 13 of King of the Aces. Let's bring up your timing and scoring. As always, timing and scoring is up, and your top 10 will be on the left, and your favorite driver is scrolling across the top. Hot battle for the lead right now is the 51, the 20, the 13, and the 88 all battling it out right now, as it looks like it's going to be the 20 of Adam B5000 is going to be your leader on that lap. NM way up high into the gray area on the track. And it is Adam B5000 is going to be your leader, and we might have we've got a caution, folks. We've got a caution on the speedway as we're racing back to the yellow flag. Down at the bottom is going to be the 13 of King of the Aces. On his outside is going to be 51 of AJM 2588. AJM battling it out with the number 13 back here to the caution flag. Who's going to lead at the caution? It's going to be the number 51. So your leader for the caution is going to be the number 51 of AJM 2588. And as they get slowed down through 1 and 2, we'll check to see what's happening right now on the track. Like I said, speeds upwards of 200 miles an hour as they hit the end of the backstretch. So slowing it down to like 70 here. We're going to see what they do as they catch up to this pace car. And I'm guessing we're going to see pit stops here as they're low on the track already. Fast, furious action already. The 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon already down on that apron of the track. And here comes the field. We'll see if anybody stays out. And we'll check these, we'll check pit road. As AJM 2588 leads them down the pit road here on lap number 4. So we got caution already. We'll check that, what brought out that yellow flag after pit stops are over. But right now you can see here comes the 88 down to his pit stop, or his pit stall. There's the 32 of Heck of a Doober in. I don't think we got a better view of pit road here. So it looks like it might just be gas and go for everyone. As the 20 of Adam B5000 looks like he is out first here. Timing and scoring will have to update. Your leader currently being shown as that 51 of AJM. Adam out first from the pits. AJM out second. Then you got King of the Aces and the number 1 to Jamal Jackson. Jamal starting in the 21st position. So from 21st to 4th already on the track. So awesome job for that KFB racing team right there to get Jamal moved up in the field already. Let's check that caution real fast, and then we'll update you on who's leading what. This caution is going to be caused a little bit here by the 95 of Zed Brennigan into this number 10 of It's a Malian. And as a note, it's good to see the 40 of Vet out there on the track after that hard hit that he took last week into the end of pit road wall. So good to see him out here on the track. But let's see this caution, see what happens here. You can see Zed just gets up into that 10 of It's Somalian, and a little bit of left side damage, but he's not too bad right now. So we'll see what happens as the race goes on, and he's still being shown as in the race, so not out, anything like that. So we'll see what happens as the race continues, but there was your caution. As a note right now, currently in last place is going to be the 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper. He's actually still being shown as being on pit road right now. Not sure what is up with that car. The 96 of Nico 2588, who started in the 8th position, is currently shown in 41st position right now. So those two front runners, 1st and 3rd in the points, having tough days as of right now. We'll see if Nail Clipper is still he's still sitting there in the pits, so we'll see what happens. They're working on his car. Let's go through your top 10 real quick. Currently, number 1, your leader is going to be the 20 of Adam B5000. Second will be the 51 of AJM. Third will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Fourth will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Fifth will be the 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon. Sixth will be the 29 of Wishbone Attack. Seventh will be the 47 of Dom Kizzle. Eighth will be the 69 of Arco. Ninth will be the 32 of Heck of a Duber. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. So big shakeup as of right now in the top 10 for most of those folks. I don't think they started that close to the front. Adam started in the 7th position, and it looks like Nail Clipper Flipper is out of the pits. So whatever was wrong with his car, that they have that fixed. 20 of Adam B5000 leads him down to take this green flag here on lap number 7 at at California Speedway for this Auto Club 75. Down into turn 1 they go. Right behind him is going to be that 51 of AJM 2588. AJM with 2 laps led on the day so far. The pole sitter of NM 2588 currently running in 39th position. Down into turn 3 and 4 they go. The 51 of AJM down to the inside. Right behind him is going to be the number 13 of King of the Aces. Battle for the lead right here as we come down to the stripe. It looks like it's going to be still going to be that number 20 of Adam B5000. The number 1 of Jamal Jackson making it 3 wide down to the turn for first place. Pushing AJM up a little bit. Jamal down to the bottom of the track. Right there in the middle is going to be the 13 of King of the Aces. Battle for the lead right here. Adam in the catbird seat as we go down into turns 3 and 4. Down to the bottom of the track goes AJM, but this battle for the lead raging on here on lap number 9. Jamal still trying to get around that 51. Down into turn 1 they go. Adam working up high, the 51 of AJM down low. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch, drag racing. Adam with a good push by the number 13 of King of the Aces. Down into turn 3. Another Aces to Z Motorsports vehicle, that 23 of Fuller Than You, who was your second place qualifier. Now coming into the picture right there behind that number 1 of Jamal Jackson, getting a good push for that 51 of AJM 2588, trying to push him around the 20 of Adam B 5000. Battle for the lead right here on lap number 10. Great draft by that 20 and the 13. The number 1 losing the draft off the 51. Coming out of turn 3. Turn 4 onto the tri-oval. Spoopy way down low right now. Your leader's still going to be the 51, the 20 of Adam B 5000. AJM is battling it out with Adam right here on lap number 11. Close, tight racing all around this track. We're watching this battle for the lead. We're going to check back through the field here in a minute as Adam in that push from the 13. Adam able to still retain his lead even though they are just fighting it out right now for this lead right here on lap number 12. AJM 2588 still down to the bottom. Adam at the top. Here comes number 23 of Fuller Than You, trying to make it 3 wide into turn 1. He's around the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Way down low for the 51. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch. That 23 of Fuller Than You looks like he's got a fantastic car. Here comes another Aces to Z Motorsports car. That number 11 of TC Roberts. That 13 of King of the Aces way up high right there out of turn 4. Down the front stretch they go. Here comes that 51 of AJM 2588. Still not enough to get around that number 20 of Adam B 5000 there on the outside. The number 1 of Jamal Jackson down to the inside of the 23 of Fuller Than You. Fuller right there behind the number 20 of Adam B 5000. Battle off of turn 2. Down the backstretch they go. Here comes the number 1, the 23, the 51, the 20. A host of other cars as we go down the backstretch. Crazy battle for the lead as the 51, the 20, and the 23, the 1, the 13. Here comes that 300 of Resemble into the picture. We're going to check to see who the leader was on that lap. As this racing is getting tight. The number 1 of Jamal Jackson down to the inside of the 51. AJM off the turn to the outside. Still showing Adam B as the leader. 51 of, AJM 2588 shown as your leader on that last lap. Finally able to get around that number 20 of Adam B 5000, but he's going to be battling it out right now with the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Let's check back through the field, see what's going on, as we have great action throughout this field. As here comes that number 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. Johnny currently running in the 7th in points with a win this year already for that Duber Racing team. And the 999 of Deviant up here working his way into the top 10. And there's last week's winner, that 25 of JTM 2588, right there battling it out with his teammate, the number 29 of Wishbone Attack. JTM currently running in the 16th position. Way ahead of that number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper, who is currently running in last position, a lap down. Teammates and brothers right here, KFB and Balls Deep for that KFB Racing. We'll jump back through the field. We've got pit stops happening right here on the track. Staying out, looks like it's going to be Number 7 of Seabass looks like he's staying out on the track right here. So is the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. So Seabass currently your leader. And out of the pits first one for those stops going to be that 72 of Duchess. Here comes the 20 of Adam B5000 making his way down pit road. Lots of fast action, hot fast action right now. We'll watch this pit stop by the 96 of Nico 2588. Right side tires going on his car. Left side's going on the 88. Left side's going on the 96. Gas going in. The 88 down and away. The 96 down and away. Out of the pits, so we're going to see how everything shakes out as the number 7 of Seabass still going to be shown as your leader as he's on pit road. Left side tires going on that number 7 car. Down, here comes G3 down pit road. There's the number 7 is out and down and away. So Seabass is currently your leader. As here comes the number 51 of AJM 2588. So after those pit stop cycle, ooh, this is getting a little close right here between that number 20 and the 51. Here comes the number 1 of Jamal Jackson right there behind the number 20 of Adam B5000. Battle for the lead right here. As I think Adam B5000 is going to be your leader here on lap number 19 of 38 today. I haven't even said that. Like, we got 38 laps of action today on the track. But Adam B5000 looks like he's going to be your leader. But the number 1 to Jamal Jackson. And there's that number 13 to King of the Aces. Not sure if he is having an issue, but he might be a lap down right now. As number 1 to Jamal Jackson powers around the number 20 of Adam B5000. Right behind him is going to be the 51. And here comes here comes that 72 and the number 80. So let's check your top 10 real fast. On the track, it's going to be the first place is going to be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Second's going to be that 51 of AGM 2588. Third's going to be the 20 of Adam B5000. Fourth is going to be the 72 of Duchess. Fifth is going to be that number 80 of Hog Eric. Sixth will be the 34 of Super Snake. Seventh will be the 911 of Danny Cybex. Eighth right now is going to be the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. And ninth is going to be the 7 of Seabass. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. So it looks like it is officially the King of the Aces is going to be 1 lap down right now. Not sure what happened to him on those pit stops, but he definitely went a lap down here, and he's going to be shown in the 13th or the 41st position. The 25 of JTM is currently running in the, trying to find him in the list here. Apparently I can't read that well. JTM's going to be shown in the 27th position. So those front runners today, the top 10 in points are not having a great day. As the number 1 of Jamal Jackson is still going to be your leader. Jamal has 0 wins on the year, and he is currently running. Let me check, where's he at in the points this week? He is running 25th in points, no wins, and 1 top 5, 1 top 10, and 1 DNF. No poles on the year. So Jamal with a fantastic run after starting way back in, I believe, the 21st position. Excuse me, he's going to be leading this race with lap 23 of 38 with 15 laps to go. Your leader right now is going to be that number 1 to Jamal Jackson. We'll jump back here through the field as the battle for the lead gets closer and closer with it between the 1, the 51, and the 20. And there comes the number 72 of Duchess. So it looks like the 80 of Hog Eric is starting to get ready to start battling it out with the number 34 of Super Snake. Kind of settling down here as the middle of the race is happening. And there's Super Snake's teammate of Seabass for Amish Buggy Racing. So Amish Buggy Racing currently solidly in the top 10 right now. And the highest running of the top 5 in points is going to be, the top 7 in. Duchess is 6th, so she's the top running points person right now. And with Johnny in 7th in points is right here on the track and 9th. But he's fighting it out with the 23 of Fuller Than You and the 47 of Dom Kizzle for the 9th and 10th right now. And there's the 300 of Resemble, who has yet to cause a wreck today. Jump back here through the field after starting in last place. The 42, or the 3 of Geek Girl Games, currently running in the 14th position. So fantastic run for her today as she's able to make up all those positions and right up there near the front. There's the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Again, good to see him back here after that crash last week at the Big Ass Fan 77 in Fort Wayne. Very, very hard hit, and great to see him back here on the track. Battling it out right here is going to be the number 25. He's going to be battling with that 00 of Mudbone, currently in the 24th position, 23rd, 24th position. So doesn't look like it's going to be a three-peat for the 25, as he's way back here in the 25th position, I believe. There's the pole sitter. The 88 is of NM2588, currently running in the 35th position. Actually, he is now being shown in the 25th position. No, that's the 25 is shown in 25th, sorry. Yeah, 35th for the 88. And again, in last place is still going to be that number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper. So if the 96 can make up any positions here, he's only 49 points or 50 points off the lead. If he was able to make up any kind of positions, he would be able to just jump to the lead in points. But as of right now, I mean, the 72 of Duchess now to third place. Duchess is 109 points behind the leader. So I'm also looking, Duchess would be the closest right now to be able to take over the lead in points. Do we have more pit stops? More pit stops are happening right now. So this is going to be the race as we have pit stops on the track. And I was like, where did Duchess go? Looks like she's coming into the pits maybe. 95 is Zed Brunna out. Here comes that 07 of Douche Baggins down into his pit stall. Left side's going on for DB. There's the 23 of Fuller Than You is down and away. There goes the 20. There's the 34. There's Duchess. There's the 80. 911 down. There's the 300, the 420, the 30's out. I just saw the 51 of AJM 2588 into his pits. There's the 187. He's in. Here comes the 25, the 29. There's the 40 in. Looks like the number 7 of Seabass still going to be shown as your leader again. Second place is going to be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Here comes the 51 of Ida. 11. Here comes the 88 of NM 2588. The 96. And there goes the 3 2588s right there. There goes AJM 2588. Looks like he's not going to be the leader, as I'm guessing probably it's going to be The 23 of Fuller Than You might be your leader after the end of these pit stops. 96 down and away. The 88 still in his pits. 88 down and away. Nail Clipper still in his pits. Here comes G3 way down, and there's the 7 and the 3 who would have been your leaders. So we're going to see what they do. Here comes that 7. Here comes that 3. We're going to watch them as the field is catching up to them quickly, as it looks like the 23 of Fuller Than You is going to be leading the pack that came off after those pit stops. So watching this 7 of Seabass as he winds that car up down the backstretch. Right behind him is going to be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. You can hear that the pack slowly catching up. And here comes that. Here comes a 23. You can see him right there on your screen. Down the front stretch. Seabass still going to be your leader with 6 laps to go. There's the 23. There's the 51. Edge of your seat excitement right now for this number 7 of Seabass. And there's the 13 of King of the Aces pulling out there in front of Seabass. With a head of steam through. All right, he's slowing down for the number 13. This is edge of your seat excitement right now as Seabass and G3 with amazing pit stops, amazing pit strategy has put them into first and second on the track. Third place. Fighting it out for third right now is going to be the number 23 of Fuller Than You, the 1, the 51, the 20, the 19 of XJ Snake coming into the picture right now. And back here 3 wide is going to be the number 80 of Hog Eric with the 911, the 47, and the 66. 66 and Syndicate J. Haven't talked about him very much today. Jay started in the 40th position. Get back up here to the front, as it looks like Nail Clipper has just had some issues today on the track. As he's still in his pits, he's going to be showing 3 laps down right now. But your leader on the track is going to be the number 7 of Seabass. Right behind him is going to be the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. Both of the teams are actually looking for their first win of the year. And I believe the first win in the series for both of these teams. And G3, both of these drivers are looking for their first win. The number 7 of Seabass is going to be a rookie this year. And G3, who had some just issues earlier in the season, currently running in the 24th in points. Right now, battling it out for the lead with the number 7 of Seabass down into turn 3 and 4. The laps are winding down here for this Auto Club 75 as G3 and Seabass battling it out for the lead. Going to check to see what's going on back here for third. The number 51 of AJM 2588 dropping down to the inside of the 23 of Fuller Than You for third place. It looks like the 19 of XJ Snake and the 1 of Jamal Jackson going to go with him. AJM to third place right now, but your battle's still going to be for this first position. Let's make sure. I think we're going to get the 1 to go here this time by. As your leader right now is going to be the number 7 of Seabass. Let's make sure that's our white flag lap. That is. So 1 lap to go. One more time around this track here at California. Your leader is going to be the number 7 of Seabass. Second place is going to be the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. Coming out of onto the track is going to be the 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper right there in front of your leaders. With a good distance on the number 3 of Geek Girl Games out of turn 4. Your leaders, the number 7 of Seabass. Into the trial right behind that number 13. Your winner today here at California is going to be the number 7 of Seabass for that Amish Buggy Racing, and finishing in second after starting 42nd is going to be the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. Awesome job today. Great pit strategy for both the 7 and the 3, putting them up front and allowing Seabass to get out in front of Geek Girl Games and pull out that win. So awesome job today for the number 7 and the number 3. We'll go through your finishing order here in just a second. I can say that your leader of the most laps is actually going to be tied between Adam B5000 and Seabass. So each one of those folks are going to get 5 bonus points for leading the most laps, and we'll have to figure out who was at halfway. So let's go through your finishing order here at California. Your winner today is going to be the number 7 of Seabass. In second place is going to be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Third will be the number 51 of AJM 2588. Fourth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Fifth will be the 1 of Jamal Jackson. Sixth will be the 19 of XJ Snake. Seventh will be the 20 of Adam B 5000. Eighth will be the number 80 of Hog Eric. Ninth will be the 911 of Danny Cybex. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. So looking through the list, Nail Clipper ended up 7 laps down, and last place, the 96 is going to finish in 35th today. The 25 is going to finish in the 25th position on the day. So we'll see how the points shake up, as Duchess, Johnny, and Eric were all in the top, the top 10-ish right in there. Duchess finishing 13th. So we'll see how the points shake up, as they were pretty close. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. Next week, we are going to Phoenix for the Jags 50. So that's going to be an awesome race next week at Phoenix. And an awesome race here today at California. So let's check out your points real fast. We'll see who is your leader. And I'm excited to see who the leader is. I can't see it until I run the calculations on it. So yeah, awesome race today here at California. Your winner today for Amish Buggy Racing is going to be the number 7 of Seabass. And that's going to do it for me today here from California. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We will see you next week at Phoenix for that Jags 50. Take care.